Hi, I'm going to be doing a review of Fan the movie. I actually went and saw it yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and these are my thoughts on it. I'm going to go through in terms of different attributes, and then I'll give you my experience and my rating at the end. I am a fan of Shahrukh Khan. Shahrukh Khan is probably my favorite Indian actor. I feel it's not even like you choose Shahrukh Khan. Shahrukh Khan is just there. Like, if someone gave you a paper and they asked you to fill out your favorite Indian actors, Shahrukh Khan's name would already be printed on the paper as number one. It's just like it has to be. And so Shahrukh Khan is my favorite actor. I love him. And I was really nervous about this movie. I really was. So let's get into it. Oh, did I tell you guys I met Shahrukh Khan? Oh, let me show you the picture right now. I'm only joking. I had captioned it with "If Fan Were Real." It's me. I'm your biggest fan. And then Shahrukh Khan. Security. End of the movie. So, first of all, the plot. The plot to me was really interesting. I have never seen that before, and so to see an actor playing himself the superstar and himself the fan, that's interesting to me. Also in this movie, the superstar's name is not Shahrukh Khan. He's playing someone called Aryan Kapoor, but instead of having to set up who this guy is in terms of him being this superstar, what they've done in the movie is shown and referenced different Shahrukh Khan movies and songs in the movie. So you're not wondering, who is this guy? It's basically Shahrukh Khan, even though he's not playing Shahrukh Khan. You know, this guy is as famous as Shahrukh Khan. He has as many great movies as Shahrukh Khan. You don't even have to wonder about his personality. You can attribute and say, okay, he probably has the personality and the wit and the intelligence of Shahrukh Khan, and the humility and the love of his fans like a Shahrukh Khan, but he's not playing Shahrukh Khan. And so with doing that, they took away this having to set up or tell you about this superstar, which you did not know which you already kind of knew who it was. Alrighty, now in terms of acting, Shahrukh Khan to me did a great job. He did a great job playing the role of Shahrukh Khan, the superstar, even though his name is not Shahrukh Khan. He did a great job playing the role of Aryan, the superstar, and Gaurav, the fan. Oh, he was very good. Very good. I don't think it ever felt like a spoof or a skit. That's way too many S's for me. It never felt like a spoof. It felt like a genuine character. Both characters. The only thing I would say this is, in terms of Gaurav, this is not even in terms of an acting choice. It's in terms of the character choice. To me, I wish he was a bit more normal. He could still be a fan, a stan, a fanatic if he wanted to, but when you were watching it, or when I was watching it, at one point I went, he has slight autism. Like, it felt like he had some kind of social disorder. Like, he wasn't normal. And so I would have preferred if he was maybe a bit more normal, but still a huge fan of Aryan, Shahrukh Khan. But that wasn't the case. But it's not Shahrukh Khan's fault. I think it's just a stylistic choice. That's the only thing that kind of bothered me, because it makes it look like fans are socially awkward, if that makes any sense. But I thought he did a fabulous job playing the role of him. And I want to see like a video. I really do. I'm going to look it up after I do these. I'm making the video. I want to see what they did to his face. I feel like he had a prosthetic nose, and then the only thing that bothered me were his teeth. Like, I felt like his teeth were too big when he was Gaurav, the fan. But I guess also that was a physical characteristic which you could tell the difference between the two, because he could just stick his teeth out and you know, oh, that's Gaurav. And when he like stuck it in, you knew he was pretending to be Shahrukh Khan. So I guess it was a good telltale sign of who was who. But I was for a while looking at his mouth. The romance in the movie, there's actually a little bit, and to be honest, I didn't think it was needed. This was a movie about the relationship between superstar and his fan. The person didn't add or take away from the movie to me. And another point, In the movie, Arya Shahrukh Khan has a wife, and I kind of wish it looked like Shahrukh Khan's real wife, Gauri. This is a small thing. This didn't ruin the movie or take away from the movie. I just thought that if you saw his wife, you were like, oh my goodness, she looks just like Gauri. I thought that might have been cool. That's all, because it's like they already kind of taken so much from his real life anyway. Alrighty. Moving on. Song and dance. There is none. There are no songs in this movie, which surprised me. Even Jabra Anthem is not even in the movie. I thought it'd at least be in the credits, but it wasn't even in the credits. And to be honest, when it comes to song and dance, I really like song and dance. I love songs in movies. Though I have seen movies in which they weren't songs, and that's fine. It doesn't take away, it doesn't... sometimes you miss it, sometimes you don't. And to me, I missed it just a bit in this movie. For me, I missed it just a bit. And especially there's a one scene in which he's performing at a wedding. I said, oh, we're going to get a song here. It's going to be a party song. Ooh. I just thought it was a missed opportunity for a party song at that point. Or what they could have done was make a Shahrukh Khan mix. Because even though I know it's not Shahrukh Khan the superstar, it might as well have been. And so I just thought it would have been a nice tribute if they had different snippets of his most popular songs put together at that point in the movie. I just thought that would have been fabulous. Maybe reminiscent of Mujhe Dosti Karogi. Do you remember that big medley they had? It doesn't have to be 12 minutes, y'all. But I just thought that would have been nice and nostalgic, and it would have been fantastic. But no song or dance. In terms of the action was something. They have these chase scenes between him and himself, and the way the direction was, my eyes got dizzy. Like, it was tiring. Like, it was hard to focus because he would focus on different things. He'd focus on the feet, then he'd go to a face, then he'd go to a body, then he'd go to... That's the way he planned it to be. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like it was a mistake. But I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It was like my eyes was doing this. But it was just staying still and looking at this movie just do that. It was way too much. And there's one point in one of the chases in which... both of them are down. One's down, the other one's down. I'm like, thank God. Woo! And then they get up and start running again. I'm like, not again. And it was a lot for my eyes. If you liked it, that's great. I think that was the purpose of it. Maybe it was to get you tired so it make you feel like you're in the chase. But I couldn't handle it. I was not handling it all. I wanted to be let off that chase a while back. Also, what I thought was pretty cool was to see Shahrukh Khan and Shahrukh Khan find each other. Even the scenes in which they're interacting was pretty cool to me. That's another making the video I want to see. How do they do that? I mean, before it was just like they would stand side by side. Sometimes they would do this and they got to a point they would hug each other. I was like, how are they hugging each other? And then you kind of understand, and it doesn't look fake at all to me. That's pretty cool. Like, not at one point did my mind go, you know, that's the same guy. I can't explain it, but how did they do that? That's another making the video. That's another making a fan I need to see in. That just looked really genuine, really cool to me. I enjoyed seeing that aspect of the film. Now, my experience. Like I said, I went to saw it at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And actually, I bought a blanket. I hate being cold in movie theaters. And I just said, you know what? I'm bringing a blanket. I'll probably put in a picture so you can see. But, I was so comfortable. I had my pre-bought food. I was settled in and I was watching it. At the beginning, I was like this. And then midway through the second half, I was down. I was like, I can sit down for this. Because even though the plot was really good, for me, I said this. I was like, things are happening, but it feels like nothing's happening. And I think the problem was the writing. Even though it had a few good lines in there, don't get me wrong. There's a few good lines. It just felt like there wasn't enough. There wasn't enough writing to keep this story interesting enough for me. Even some of the things that were going on, was too much in my head to really enjoy. I'm seeing it, but I'm not engrossed. I'm not caught up. I'm not going, oh, wow. And then this happened? Oh, my God. I'm here going, okay, that happened, but... okay. Like, it was way too much thinking up in here for what was happening. Especially in the second half, I thought the movie got confusing, it got convoluted, and it just got annoying. It really did for me. By the end, not even by the end, like a good. Like, it wasn't even a good way into that second half. I was like, I need somebody to die. I need somebody to die so this movie can feel vindicated. Like, I don't know. That's when I know I want to move to end. When I'm wishing people are dying. I'm not talking about real actors. I'm not talking about the real people. I'm talking about characters. Like, do you remember Gold Mile? I think it's the third one. In which they're all like, no, it should be me who should be hanged. They're all getting on the noose and they're like, no, I should die. No, I should not. And I was thinking, somebody gotta die. Somebody needs to go. And that's how I felt for this movie. I was like, somebody gotta go. Like, there needs to be a sacrifice for me sitting through this 2.5 hours of this movie. Like, someone has got to go. And can I just say, if someone understood what was the meaning of that last scene, because that last scene confused me. Right before the pictures, that last scene I did not get. And so, it had a good idea. The movie looks beautiful. The acting is really good. But I overall did not enjoy the ride. I really didn't. I was not buying into some of those things. Like, for me, I feel like if I talk too much about what I had a problem with, I'd probably be giving away too much. But I didn't give into it. I didn't buy into it. I fully was not convinced of this movie, and so it just got to a point where it was just bad. And so I hate to say at the end of the day, I gave it a 2 out of 5. So I said many good things about this movie. I still think you should go watch it because it is something different, and you should go see Shahrukh Khan act in it. And I say this as a fan of Shahrukh Khan. To me, I was disappointed. For me, I wanted to come back on this video. I wanted to say, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was so good. It was the bak. Wait, that's Korean. But I wanted to say, like, it was Bahat Acha. I wanted to say it was too good, y'all. I wanted to come up here and say that, and I hate that I can't. But it's still worth a watch. So I'll say it like that. All right. Feel free to leave your opinion. If you liked it, that's great. You can put why you liked it down below. If you didn't, I understand. We're on the same boat here. But I don't think comments like, you're stupid is going to help the conversation. Or like, shut up. Like, you knew I was going to be talking in this video, so I'm sorry. But anyway, bye. Anyway, I'll be back with trailer reviews later on this week. They'll probably be up by Tuesday or Wednesday.